Musing while boozing.
Here's what I'm thinking. Here's what I know. I'm thinking if I take another drink of whiskey, I'm gonna wake up on the floor. Here's what I'm thinking. Here's what I know.
Welcome to Fireside Chats. I'm just kidding, folks. It's Musing While Boozing, and we're back. Hope everybody's been having a great week. Here we are, like clockwork, every Sunday morning. A new episode out here waiting for you. Today's episode is one actually we've had sitting in the can for a while. We finally had a chance to release it because we've had so many come up that, we're a little bit more timely. But today's episode is the second episode we have with Mr. Eli Johansson, calling Eli number 2. And we really hope you enjoy it. Eli, big fan of the podcast, amazingly interesting guy. Came over, hung out with us again. We went over a lot of crazy topics. We talked about the whole Slender November challenge came from this episode where we sort of worked out the parameters as Eli and I have been trying to challenge each other to, so we're getting a little bit older, time to get in a little bit better shape, make sure that, as long as you don't let your body rest, you won't realize how old we're getting. So we've been to the gym a couple of times together, but more importantly, it was all about diet. So here we are 16 days into this month, and what we managed to do is cut out all extra sugar, all fats, all fast foods, any desserts, any takeout, anything from a restaurant essentially. So I've been eating home-cooked meals the entire month, morning, noon, dinner. It's been interesting. A very big change, especially for me with the nature of my job being on the road all the time. But I managed to pull it off. Have not had a slip up yet in 16 days. Counting down 14 days more to go. I firmly believe on December 1st I'll be rolling around in chocolate bars and cheeseburgers, but we'll see. Maybe I will continue this a little longer. So, we talked about the Slender November challenge. We talked about tax fraud. We talked about, his upcoming trip to China, North Korea, and most importantly, Mike actually relates a story that is hilarious to hear. And I'm just going to say it's Mike's infamous bathroom episode. Shocking coming from the guy who doesn't have Crohn's. But there was an incident at his work one time, and I got to tell you, it's near the end. Hang in there. You'll thoroughly enjoy it. Today's episode is brought to you by another podcast. Thrilled to say we're continuing the tradition of introducing you to new and interesting material. And the one we're referring to today is called the Chasing the Mind podcast. These guys are actually two legit doctors who every week sit down and talk about, different things involving the mind, a lot of psychological issues, a lot of anything to do with mind in today's media. The variety of areas that they cover will help challenge the way you think, and that's something I look for when I'm listening to a few podcasts while I'm driving around. I like to either learn something new or think about things a different way, and I'm really, truly trying to develop myself in a way where to become more open-minded. That doesn't mean I'm going to believe a bunch of the stuff that's out there, but I'm saying let's look at it in a different light. What parts of it might have some truth? So anyways, this is a podcast all about the mind, and here's a little promotion that they were happy enough to send us, so please give them a listen.
Welcome to Chasing the Mind.
I'm Dr. Stephanie Schwartz, kind of a science nerd.
I'm Dr. Angela Johnson. I am nerd adjacent.
The podcast that explores the art and science of the mind.
People really like us answering questions about psychological topics.
Yeah, whether it be issues they have in their lives or all manner of psychological disorders and concepts.
How do our thoughts influence our sense of who we are? How do we impact the world around us? And can changing our minds change everything?
We could even diagnose someone from a commercial if you really want us to. I have some opinions about flow. I'll just tell you that right now.
Okay, I like flow. We're going to have to throw down about flow.
You can hear Dr. Angela and Dr. Stephanie at chasingthemind.com.
So that's right, chasingthemind.com. I'll be sure to throw a link in the show notes, but I encourage you, why don't you open up your mind, try out something different, and find out if this is the one for you. So please, feel free, give a listen. And that's the promotions for today. So it's Eli number 2, folks. Great conversation. Always impressed with the stories that come out of the woodwork when the three of us get together. So grab a beer, sit back, relax, and please continue to send us your notes. Let us know what you think. We've really appreciating the feedback we've been getting. Our Twitter's incredibly active, at musingwhileboozing. Instagram's getting a ton of likes, and we've got a few emails, people even pointing out some spelling mistakes in some of our show notes. So, hey, it's great to know people are paying attention. Thank you so much. We really appreciate every interaction we get, and we've gone out of our way to line up some amazing guests coming up in the next few weeks. Hope you enjoy the work we're putting into this, because we're certainly enjoying what we're getting out of it. Everybody have fun and keep musing while boozing.
Musing while boozing, because the best thinking happens while drinking. Hot topics over cold drinks.
And we're back. It's back! Just like Benny Hill bitches, we never go away. We are live on location in the man cave. Cheers, motherfucker. And you heard an additional clink, and that's right, we don't got a chink, we got the guy who likes to drink. His name is Eli motherfucking Johansson. Our ratings went through the roof last time with Eli on the show, so we said, you know what? Grab your beer, shed some tears, get your ass back over here, and let's tell some more stories. So, we like to accede to the demands of our clientele, and we said, we can do no wrong.
What, you know what, let's talk about beer right away. Because
Mike's like, about the beer.
about the beer. What do you got there? Land Shark?
Well, let me tell a little story about this beer. It is called Land Shark. It's from the U.S. And the reason I picked it up is because if you look around the man cave, and we'll post some pictures, which we should be taking some fucking pictures because we actually have, you can now follow us on Instagram, motherfuckers. So we do have Instagram for we are Musing While Boozing on Instagram. Mike is not our social media director.
Yes,
Good thing I am in charge here. So we'll take a couple pictures tonight of the recording session. We'll put it up on Instagram. Find us at Musing While Boozing on Instagram. And I'll take a picture of the beer. We'll put it up there. Land Shark Stadium was the primary... No, Land Shark Beer, the name of the stadium where the Miami Dolphins played up until this year was called Land Shark Stadium.
Oh.
For a few years. They changed it. I think they bought the rights for 3 or 4 years. So when I was there 2 years ago, it was called Land Shark Stadium. It was the only beer you could buy it there. So I saw it in the vendor today and said, you know what the hell?
Is that so? You're saying that's an American beer?
It's American beer. Up here. It's like a Caribbean island style.
Island style.
So it's like that fucking Mexican multi-pack we bought a couple episodes ago.
Oh yeah, I didn't like that.
No, this one's better though. This it's good stuff. It's light. I'm not gonna lie to you. There's not a lot of heavily undertoned flavors on here, but it goes down easy. And I did drink a bunch of it that day watching football, so I had good memories. I thought I'd buy it, and it's not the worst beer I've had in my life. So.
Well.
So I give it, out of 10, I'd give it a 7.5. So if you'd like to check out the Land Shark Lager premium quality, and even says fins up. I just noticed that.
Oh.
Fucker. So I guess it is, and it also talks about Margaritaville. It's a Florida Jimmy Buffett type
that's
beer.
NFL?
NFL, yes, the National Football
Sorry,
League.
I'm a CFL guy, and I know that...
And you're not even a CFL guy. Don't kid yourself.
I don't even know anything. I don't know nothing. I know the Red Blocks.
Mike is in charge of a lot of things on our podcast, IT and stuff, but he's not in charge of the sports commentary.
When it comes to sports, my horizons are limited to UFC and maybe some wrestling.
How about you, Eli? What do you do in your spare time?
Oh, God. Well, please tell me you have some of that shoutin' fruit.
We talked a couple weeks ago. Yeah, we had the Shoutin' Fruit beer. I think we got a couple bottles kicking around here in the man cave, so we'll dig it out. But besides drinking beer that lets you laugh at other people's misfortune, we didn't get into because honestly, no, all jokes aside, this came up at my work the other day where they're talking about. Somebody said about, do you even remember having hobbies? I'm like, well, I guess, and I actually mentioned, well, I do record drinking with my friends, but outside of that, and they said, yeah, like
that's a good hobby to have.
I said, somebody said, I just want to make enough money to be able to have a hobby, and I said that's a good way of thinking about things.
Well, that's life, isn't it?
Well, I guess because we're retired, I guess all you do is your hobbies, right? So you're always aiming towards just doing hobbies. But what do you fill your spare time with, Mr.
Oh man,
yeah,
I don't know.
Like,
I love the summertime. I love being outside.
Yeah,
because you spend a lot of time at the cabin, right?
I was just gonna say you have a garden.
I have a garden that I love at home, and we spend every weekend in the summer, spring, summer, and fall at the cabin. So,
Do you
Out on the groin.
out in the groin? Yes.
out on the groin.
Do you make enough vegetables? You have to. Are you into canning, or are you just?
No, not canning. We're pretty ferocious eaters.
Oh,
yeah. We
I need a shitload of green beans.
Harvest every day, bring it in, and Nate, my son, just like plows through the food.
Oh yeah.
What he's eating vegetables?
Yeah.
Oh my God, he's
Oh.
like every morning he has a smoothie that's like half kale,
Okay.
almond.
No, I
milk.
know
I do
that.
remember that. Yeah, I
Yeah,
do remember.
just like plowing through the kale.
Apparently, almond
Yeah.
milk is the worst thing for the environment and the planet. So
Oh well, yeah, because it takes 3
it
liters
takes-
of water for a plant.
to make a fucking almond seed, and
Yeah.
then to make almond milk, it's only like 4% almond juice, and they add water, so it's actually using
Oh.
water twice.
Wow. Well,
Apparently it's
maybe
the-
we'll switch to coconut.
Yeah, well, apparently, yeah. 'cause
Yes. Yes, I can tell you
apparently
some stories about coconut oil.
can
that-
fix fucking STDs, dry skin,
Oh,
a cheating
yes.
husband, you name it.
Yeah, yeah.
According to David Avocado Wolf,
Yeah.
coconut oil can fix fucking
Yeah.
anything.
Oh, we have
It's
Don't
even
even
a good diet.
Get me
Yeah.
started on that
Yeah.
fucking pseudoscience shit again.
We
How did the kale? Like, what is it? Any bugs? Any slugs? Any?
beautiful,
You guys-
beautiful, like market worthy kale.
Did you guys get buried in fucking those Japanese fake
What? Asian ladybugs?
Yes.
We have
Yeah.
lots of ladybugs, but
Are some of them orange?
Asian ladybugs.
You can't really tell.
Yeah,
I
because
don't
there was
know.
someone when we were standing upstairs. There was someone on my roof in the kitchen. I looked up. I'm like, "There's fucking
Yeah.
ladybugs up there."
Yes,
Yeah,
there
they're
are
everywhere.
a lot of ladybugs. There were ladybugs in the house today.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
ladybugs here
Before I
though.
came here. Yeah,
Yeah, What the hell?
So that's bad.
Is that a? I don't know. That's
No,
different.
that's
Anything
not
something the environment changes, I thinking it's like some, like a butterfly flaps its wings in China and suddenly I can't shit in Canada. Like I think that there's
It's
something-
all linked, man. There's
Yes,
something
chaos
wrong.
theory, man.
Right. There's
the
something
center cannot
wrong.
hold.
That's right.
I'm worried about
The
the
Asian
preponderance.
ladybug has taken over.
Yes.
And now
I'm
ladybugs aren't cute anymore because those things
No.
come on you and they bite you.
No,
And
they
it
don't.
fucking- Oh yeah.
My kids are really panicking about. Well, okay,
It fucking hurts, man.
My
I've
daughter-
been bit by one of these
ladybug?
Yes.
No, because the
it's an
ladybugs-
Asian
The
ladybug.
ladybugs don't bite you. Apparently, that bite you.
Yes.
The Asian ones bite
Okay.
you.
Yes.
So Gracie was saying that her friend knew someone. It's like a friend of a goalkeeper's wife's husband's son's father's cousin. Got bit by one of these.
Are you telling me that you haven't been bit by a ladybug this summer?
No.
This is the worst infestation of
I can't
Asian
tell you the
ladybugs.
last time any type of insect fucking bothered me. And on top of the fact that I do, there's a small adjoiner. I think it's because of
And
Crohn's.
he's out, like we're all
Yeah, I'm
outdoors
always
people.
outside.
Like it's
Because I'm one of the people that mosquitoes avoid. I still get the occasional mosquito bite, but I'm not someone who goes like, "What?" Then there's like six, like, "Oh, they're eating me alive." I'm like the last person to say, "Oh, okay, there's some fucking bugs," unless it's insane.
Yeah.
And honestly, in Winnipeg, let's be honest, last 4 summers, it hasn't been that bad.
there
No,
have
no,
been
no,
okay. So
no.
I'm going to tell you about
No,
the
because
mosquitoes.
we've had some years where they were awful.
Oh, yeah.
Where you breathed in a fucking protein.
Yeah.
It's not happening.
This summer was amazing.
No, and the last one was good too. And I mean, this summer we bought that fucking pool.
Yeah.
Was great.
They've done
Yeah.
some studies because it was always thought that beer drinkers were, this mosquitoes were attracted to beer drinkers.
Apparently, it's
blood.
the color blue.
It has nothing to do with that. It's genetics,
Well,
is what they
apparently.
found. And
Well,
certain
thank you,
genetics, yes.
Dad, because
Certain genetics are there's certain and there isn't just one mosquito. There's like 400
like I've never
different
had
varieties, right?
I've never had a wood tick in my life.
Oh, you're lucky.
Like
Me neither.
And I've been outside, and I've never had a wood tick, and luckily I don't get poison ivy. So out at Wendy's cabin,
Yeah.
that family is like, if you say the word poison ivy, Wendy's mom gets blisters. Like honestly, if you just like you say,
She's a redhead.
if you just like, she's like just like pustules blow off on her face. Like she's attracted to it. She could be in like a clean room at the CDC,
Nice.
and like she'll get poison ivy. So anytime like the kids run and a ball goes in the bush,
Yeah.
and her family like, ball's
Forget
gone.
about it, yeah.
Yeah, just go to the store.
Yeah.
Dad, go buy a new ball.
Yeah.
We need new toys. We lost Eddie. He's gone. That's it. That kid no longer exists. We need to fucking move on.
Into
And I just
this.
like, and luckily, Rylan seems to be my same genetics. He just tromps through there, fucking naked, rubbing his ass on the fucking poison ivy. He's like, oh yeah, it helps out. And like nothing. Like he gets nothing. I've got nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, I've never never had an issue. Where the fuck were we going?
No, but back to the mosquitoes.
Okay,
back
yeah,
to the
because
mosquitoes.
I was lost there.
There's
I
different.
just had visions of rubbing my ass on it.
Yes, back to the gay porn again.
No!
Jesus Christ. So
Chicks are coming, man. The chicks are coming.
there's lots of different varieties of mosquitoes, which each of them have their different flavors. So some of them are ankle biters, some of them are armpit
eating
biters, some of them, well, the different varieties, right?
Oh,
and they're all attracted to different things. So what they found in particular is that stinky shoes are.
really?
That seems to be in this environment.
Draws them.
Yeah, it draws them, right?
Nice.
That particular variety in Manitoba, it's the stinky soled. So the ankle biters, in other words.
Probably mosquito bound about killing me down the road, but in the meantime, I've had no issues with them. Did you ever watch Stranger Things 1, Eli?
I watched most of it.
Did you not finish it?
I didn't. I will before this one.
Halloween comes out October 31st.
Okay. I liked it, and then Winona Ryder got to be too much. Like,
She's a little freaky in that movie.
Yeah.
But I thought she was good.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it. It was...
I like her as an actress.
It was-
I didn't think she would have it, and she's way more than I expected.
she's really good.
Deep in the role.
Yeah. I heard big things about this trailer, the
Black Panther.
Black Panther trailer. We just have the Cody box up on the TV, folks, and we're on the trailer channel, and we're just looking at different trailers that come up here between. Previous to this episode, we were watching things, but looking at some of the new trailers that are out, I'd heard big things about the Black Panther, and the quote was that looks like they got it right. So I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means either.
Mutants, there's a bunch of shit on there, but I love you, Dad. It's probably gay porn.
So back to the wood ticks.
Oh yeah.
Did you see that one about the Lone Star wood tick? It's got a little white
Is it
spot on
cowboy
it.
wood?
Well, you think about it, but
It's on Facebook.
this would be our worst thing, guys. If you get bit by this thing, you become allergic to meat.
Oh, really?
You can't eat meat.
So freaky.
I think I
That's
gotta Google that
fucked
shit.
up, man. Yeah, the Lone Star.
But I think I
tick.
did read this. Yeah. Actually.
One guy was out. The guy in particular was a guy in Ontario. He was out hunting,
Mm-hmm.
where you'd expect these things, and he got bit. And he's an avid meat. He can't eat meat anymore.
Why?
Makes him sick.
Wow.
There's some kind
I
of
would still
enzyme.
eat
Trust me, this is a meat guy. He's tried to eat meat.
I would still eat it. I would put it in my mouth and chew it and swallow it.
Yeah.
I
So
thought
you
a
got
lot
your-
about
your
the benefits
ticks,
of a.
the Lone Star tick.
You know what?
Fucking Jesus Christ! It's dangerous out there in the wild.
It is.
You know what I think
really
this
is.
podcast needs to go completely off the rails here?
Pictures, video,
No, a challenge.
a
kind of challenge?
like the ice challenge.
No. I think we should do a challenge. I think we should do something and then record our progress on the podcast.
Oh,
Not to
man.
turn it completely health based, but to just because.
Yeah.
Okay,
You
I'm not
learn-
gonna lie. I got the inspiration.
From the ice bucket challenge.
No. Bert Kreischer is doing Sober October
Whoa!
He's
Why
not
do you
drinking-
choose October?
because it rhymes with sober.
Oh God!
Honestly, I think that's what it was. So what they're doing is they're not drinking for the month of October. I do not suggest this because
that doesn't sound
boozing is in the
happy.
name.
No.
Doesn't sound happy at
Sounds
all.
awful.
But what could we cut out for a month that would be a challenge that doesn't involve booze, obviously? Like fast food?
Yeah.
Because honestly, for my job, that would be sort of hard because there's like at least 3 lunches a week where I'm like, but what if we committed to like packing a lunch every week and only eating food that was made in the house?
Wow.
I know.
It's just all turned around here.
If we started this, it'd be tomorrow, and I'm going to get 100 nuggets right now.
Well, no, because honestly, it would start November 1st.
Oh, by the way.
Honestly, November's a good month. It's only 30 days.
Oh, by the way, speaking of nuggets,
Yeah.
those motherfuckers. McDonald's only gives you now 3 sauces at the. I'm a dunker, right? When it comes to those nuggets, it's 2 nuggets per
Your balls in
dunker
fucking sauce.
per sauce.
The sauce.
They want to charge me 40 cents for additional sauce for my fucking nuggets. Are you fucking kidding me, McDonald's?
You just
Which
have
one?
to
Which
find the
location?
right
This is
McDonald's,
every
yeah.
McDonald's. They charge for everything. You want extra ketchup? 20 cents. You want extra McChicken sauce? 25 cents.
Wow.
I'm like, I ordered a McChicken burger. You
so-
can't fucking put extra
So we're gonna
sauce on
save
it?
you
No.
frustration, and you're not gonna die of a plaque fucking overdose.
Yeah,
I think,
there you go.
I think
Maybe
we need
this
to.
is for you,
I think.
Ah, see, and this problem is
Okay.
I really like nuggets.
Well, me too. Don't get me wrong. I like McChicken.
I like that too. There's
but-
no chicken burger
Okay.
that matches a McChicken.
So what I think we should do though is on November 1st, or the podcast closest to that, we'll do like a weigh-in and measurements. Not that we're trying to lose weight, but just coincidentally see that if we cut out the shit food for a month, just as an experiment, to see what happens.
Wow, is this tying into the what?
Oh, what the hell?
No.
What the hell?
No, because that only...
You have bought into Kip?
No, because I have not said the word vegetables in this entire speech.
Yeah.
I don't care if you eat fucking meat all week. That's all fine. But I was trying to think of something that would be achievable, but hard, that we could keep a audio, to keep ourselves accountable, right? If we say we're going to do it on the podcast, we're going to do it. And if we don't, and if one of us bitches out, because I believe if you bitched out, you tell me. If I bitched out, I tell you. I'm like, it's
I'm used to admitting failure.
Yes, and like on November 1st, I'll be showing you like my sausage or coffin. Fuck you. Like you just woke up, motherfucker.
It reminds me.
You called Skip the dishes. You didn't even fucking. You had food.
It reminds me of the Seinfeld episode.
Yeah.
When they said they were going to jerk off.
Yeah.
Right away the next day.
I'm out.
I'm out.
Exactly. I would be as translucent as that. But what would the stakes be? Hey,
$50.
the steaks should be steaks.
Oh yeah, someone has to buy tenderloins.
Yeah, we just go to fucking Mighty Meats on Roblin, and one of us buys the other one the nicest
Premium
fucking steak they have.
steaks,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh no,
Whatever-
DeLuca's.
Whatever cut they want.
They have Kobe beef at DeLuca's.
Nice.
I've never had that.
It's like $30 a steak.
I was just reading. Yeah, I just saw it.
And if we both make it, then we just go buy our own steak and we have a big barbecue.
Make it to what? Like you?
30 days.
Wait.
Just 30 days. No, I don't.
Okay.
No, I'm not about the illusion. I'm not trying to get transformative. It's more just a challenge of can you do it.
So are we gonna ask the viewers maybe for suggestions or?
Well, not that. Yeah, if anybody wants to write in to musingwhileboozing@gmail.com,
give us an
suggestions.
idea.
Of course, by the time this episode broadcasts, we might be halfway into November, so there's that option there.
I'm kind of hoping they say,
I don't want to cut
we
out-
want you to be high every day
Yeah, well, we're working on that, but
for 30 days.
Yes. Well-
and still function in normal society. Oh, shit. Yes. Finally a real challenge.
4 beers for breakfast.
Right. Thank you. I can do it. I already know I can do it. I have a government job.
I think we're onto something here.
Yes.
Can I do it remotely with you?
Well, you can. You're partial co-host anyway. So,
Like, what if we have to eat a hot pepper every day, a different pepper?
no. All you have to do is only eat food that you prepare at home.
Yeah. You can't even go out for dinner to a nice restaurant. You have to make the food.
You have
Which
to
honestly, with our budget with our kids, wouldn't be a problem. But that includes not ordering pizza.
Yes.
Oh,
I'm saying.
I like pizza.
Oh, I know. I like all of this stuff. Obviously, look at this body as a temple. But I think that if we go through what rhymes with November, how could we say this in terms of a slogan? I mean,
Slender November.
fuck, this guy is hired.
Yes.
That doesn't really rhyme.
No, but you know what? It's fucking close enough. like this podcast, it's close enough. We should check on fucking GoDaddy.com if they have SlenderNovember.com.
Like, I'm actually
Register
glad.
that for $2.99.
I'm glad you guys didn't say anything about sugar because I like candy.
You can
dessert,
Hold on.
Slurpees.
No, I think we
fucking-
should cut out refined sugar as well.
Whoa!
Because
I-
honestly, takeout, because I'm so fucking poor, wouldn't be that hard. But
I like everything I have. Everything has sugar in it. Everything.
but I want to see what it would do, and I want to feel the pain.
I even told the boy. I said, you know what?
I want to experience some Schadenfreude.
I-
Watching you.
Yes, by watching.
I told the boy he's got GERD, eh? Gastrointestinal.
Yeah,
he's
you
got
said
acid reflux, right?
Regurgitation.
Yeah, acid reflux, right?
Yes.
So I even told him he was eating some tomato sauce, and I said, add some sugar to that. Like, mellow it out.
Yes.
Mellow with the
Yes.
GERD.
I think it worked.
There
He
you
was
go.
he
There
was
you
able to
go.
eat some tomato sauce. Didn't have any problems. So
Yeah, you fucking.
I add sugar to everything.
Okay, I'm okay with you adding sugar to your food, but cut out the candy sugar. I'm saying processed in a package.
What about a chocolate bar?
Yeah. What
No,
about
that's it. I'm saying we cut
what
that
about
out.
a chocolate covered raisin?
Again, we're doing November, not Halloween.
What about a fucking? I go to Costco. I have this Halloween every month.
I know, fuck your house is you are trying to.
Fucking almond, chocolate covered almonds.
Well, that's
or
what's going to make the bet
chocolate
hard
covered
because we're the
raisin.
same thing here. I think it would be good. I think it would be 30 days.
Throw fruit and go.
That's fine. That's
Like,
like
Gushers.
nope,
Scooby-Doos.
nope,
No.
Oh my god.
no.
It's gonna be horrible.
It will.
You say that you can't do something. That's what you want immediately.
Yeah.
Tube tubes.
Yeah, I think it'd
Yes.
be. I'm willing to try. I don't know if we'd make it, but I'm willing to try.
What about iced tea? That's a sugar.
Well, like iced tea.
No, not the real ice. I mean, like the ice.
Because I make
mist.
I make like the hookah tea.
No,
right?
I
So-
mean like
but that
iced
adds
tea in a
fucking-
package.
No,
That
man.
Sugar.
You know
No
that sugar stuff.
I will.
Brown
We will
sugar.
allowed to be continue to drink alcohol,
Yes, that's the
but
only
no
sugar-based.
sugary drinks.
Like no
No
sugar
Coke?
alcohol.
No, I don't. No, that's not projectile. I'm saying you can drink your beer, your fucking on the rock. You can drink your fucking booze.
Yeah.
But
No Coke.
No Coke by itself.
no junk food, and no takeout.
Okay.
Just those two categories right there. You know what falls
and
in
what
those.
is junk
Going
food?
out for dinner.
Oh my god. Chips.
If you go
Popcorn?
on a fucking salad,
Popcorn?
is that okay?
Popcorn.
Is that a
Fine.
junk food? Or?
Popcorn's fine. No, popcorn's
Yeah.
fine. No, I'm talking like candy. No candy, no junk food, and no takeout.
We're getting into winter here. Like that. What
No,
else
no,
do you
but Mike-
do, man?
no, but only-
At least in the summer, I have things to do, but
But
not.
30 days. 30 days. Think of that steak on December 1st that I'll be cooking your fucking ass. 30 days. Eli will come over. Eli's in.
Yeah, I'm in.
Yeah,
I'm in.
Eli's in. I'm in.
Yeah.
Mike, come on.
Yeah.
Are you in?
So what is it? No.
November
No.
1st to November 30th. We will text each other. We'll keep it alive in a fucking... We have our chat group already.
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll keep our chat group alive. We'll keep each other accountable. No Pepsi, no Cokes, no candy bars, no takeout, no Wendy's, no McDonald's, no...
Even for breakfast, no
no
whatever.
McMuffins.
McMuffins.
Yeah, McMuffin.
No sausage
Yeah.
No
McMuffins.
Tim
Fuck
Horton bagels.
No,
No,
nothing.
no.
You gotta pack a fucking lunch. You gotta fucking pack your food. Make a fucking smoothie even the breakfast, which I'll do,
Yes.
which is
I
fine.
don't have time. I'm an early riser. I've got time to. I gotta be at work at 7.
That's bullshit. Then you gotta get your shit together
Make
in the
it the
morning.
night before.
Night before.
Oh, it's not as good. Oh, Jesus, this sounds like a hell of a
I
time.
think. So we're settled then. Let's cheers. Cheers. Where's this gonna happen? Slender November. It's happening. Everyone fucking then.
I don't
Hashtag.
even know what I've just agreed to.
Yes. So you'll probably be. You will be buying us steaks by
It
November
sounds like
2nd.
shit, man.
Mike will be sending us pictures on Messenger. Dude, bail.
As long as I make my own lunch, I guess it's all right.
Yeah, and then no
Yes.
fucking takeout,
Yes.
no Friday pizza.
What about muffins?
Oh, you can make your own muffin.
But what if I buy a muffin? No.
Oh, maybe
Muffins
that's
are-
okay.
Maybe yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, because that's not candy.
Yeah.
That's not
But it
ridiculous.
is a lot of like oil.
Oh,
and,
don't be kidding. Backside of it, it's fucking just it's
like actually, you know what I found interesting?
Processing
was
and cake free.
A muffin at McDonald's is almost, if not more, than the calorie content of an egg McMuffin.
Yes. Yeah.
What the fuck, man?
Well, it's all
because they're
sugar.
fucking it's
Yeah.
just sugars
Yeah.
and fats.
They make you think that it's a muffin's healthy.
no,
No,
that's
it's not
fucking-
healthy in any way.
No, there's nothing healthy about a processed muffin.
No.
Yeah, especially a processed muffin. Let alone your own muffins are alright. Like,
Yeah, I've made some zucchini muffins. Here where I just
do you have
completely
any
cut the sugar and
zucchini?
stuff.
Eli, or
That I still aren't.
What's that?
you have zucchini?
I did. We ate it all. We can't keep the food.
I
in
know.
The garden. Yeah.
Cheryl took in the
yeah.
zucchini.
What?
No.
She took the zucchini and took the zucchini.
And made a muffin.
But you actually grew. Did you have any cucumbers?
No, the zucchini didn't do too
we
well.
did cucumbers here. They did well. We
Yeah.
ate a bunch of fucking cucumbers.
Were they in
Yeah.
the sun?
We did no on this whatever side of the house
South,
here with the
yeah.
other house. We did those peppers.
Oh yeah.
We did tomatoes. Our cherry tomatoes. We too many. We couldn't eat them. And some bigger tomatoes. We want to do more bigger ones next year and less smaller ones. And cucumbers. That's all we cooked.
Nice.
We grew in this side of the house.
I grew tomatoes this year and they went really well, but
Yeah.
I didn't make quite enough to. I wanted to do salsa.
Yes.
And-
yes. You need volume to
You
do
do need a lot of.
Yeah.
You need a lot of big tomatoes.
Yeah.
We had too many cherry. We had 3 plants of cherry tomatoes, and honestly, 60% of them got wasted.
Yeah.
Because they were splitting on the vine. Because honestly, every day we'd go back there, and Gracie would go with her bowl, and come in with like a huge bowl. Because I left a bunch out there, and they
Yeah.
were just. And Dylan likes eating tomatoes by the handful, and he couldn't. I mean, by day 15, he was like, he was red.
That's what I mean. Like you get to a point where, and it's touchy, right? Like you either grew too much, and now you gotta canning's a huge event, right? Like it's just.
I've never canned anything in my life. I like.
I haven't really either. I know what
small cans, but
yeah.
I'm not a big fan
I
of
know
cans.
what to do, but it's so like you need people. It's not fun by yourself. It's just like bottling 60 beer. This is why I moved to a keg system.
Yeah.
I don't want to sit there and bottle the 60 beer even once a month.
I would like
That's
to
fucking
de-bottle
ridiculous.
60 beer.
Just like I don't want to can by myself. It's better.
So all we can do in
Cooking is
November
supposed
is
to be
drink.
like a social
Yes.
event, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I think I
But
have to-
maybe it should only be like pure drinks, like
Yes.
beer, wine.
Oh, like no mix.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
mix.
no mix.
Yeah, no, I'm fine
If you're
with
gonna
that.
have, if you're gonna
Yeah,
have hard
if
liquor,
I'm drinking
it's on
my
the
rum,
rocks.
it's on ice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
I'm fine
with
with
soda water.
Or with
Yeah.
soda water.
Not tonic,
is good.
soda
Yeah.
water.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! What are those? I have 6 cans in there. Don't they are? I think if I can probably tonic. I don't know. They've been there for fucking a year.
I actually have
you
never.
don't like gin and tonics?
I do. We just don't drink them enough.
Yeah.
I gotta be honest,
Hot
it's just something that-
summertime.
Oh, I like
Yeah.
gin.
My best drink. Yeah.
We have a whole shelf of.
You know what's
booze
really
that we
odd
drink.
is that I don't really like olives, but an olive in a gin drink, like
Oh,
it adds
really?
that, it imparts that flavor that just, damn, that's good.
Nice.
And you need a good olive too, right? Not a cheap
Making some
fucking
harsh-
superstore.
Some strong pickle juice, Caesars. Those
Oh,
were
yeah.
good. Yeah.
We got
So Clamato's okay.
Yeah, Clemento.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We got in Saskatchewan. They don't sell it here. It's a
Slender November scares me. Sorry, I'm just continuing on.
so it's
I'm
a
gonna be the first one out. I'm gonna buy you fucker steaks.
yeah. Thank God. I'm looking forward to a good meal.
Just dying by the 15th. Eli'd be like, what's the problem, man? Let me fucking carrot.
So we bought 3 bottles of this dill pickle vodka.
Yes, I heard
It
about
is
that.
fucking awesome for Caesars.
We went to Regina, some fancy hotel, and had their signature Caesar, and it had that dill pickle vodka. It was wicked.
You can add your own pickle juice, so that pickle juice is a key ingredient to making
my
it.
pickle
Give it a
to
little
your fucking
zing.
juice.
Nice.
And then you know what it is now with the Caesars and stuff. Do you notice how there's a meal on a stick now on the top of your drink?
Yeah.
Holy shit! What happened, Mike?
Yeah, the cheeseburger and a fucking chicken wing. I was in Chicago,
Yeah.
and the guy's like, "Well, do you want our like house something Caesar?" And I'm like, "I don't know." And then I looked at the menu, I'm like, "It's $22 US."
Yes.
And he's
Well,
like,
yeah, it's your meal.
Yeah, but he's like, "Oh yeah, no, here's a picture," and he looked, and yeah, it was a full size double stacked bacon cheeseburger with 4 chicken wings on top of it, a bunch of onion rings,
And a drink?
and like fries spiraled, speared in the middle, whatever, and they put it on this big like 13-inch skewer. And it was that and a drink for $22. I was like, oh, that's not so bad. So I ate that. After eating all that food and drinking that drink, I was full.
Oh yeah, with a Caesar, man, like shit, Caesar alone.
That would not be allowed in Slender November.
No.
Oh yeah.
Unless you make it.
Unless
at
you
home.
make it at home.
Like, yeah, you're gonna cook the burger and the wings and the fries. And, you can cook your own chicken wings at home.
Oh, yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Oh, I cook the best chicken wings.
I could
So do we.
No, I.
Are we having a
oh
chicken wing on?
fuck! we're
Chicken
having a
wing
chicken
November,
wing on.
Slender November, home of
I
the chicken wing
fucking
cook-off.
cook. I
Hashtag
swear,
chicken wing thing.
chicken wing. I
Got
cook
no
the best
thing
chicken
if
wings.
you
I'm
got
sorry.
it. I smoke them on the smoker.
Oh.
I barbecue.
Oh.
It's like, I microwave.
It's like I tip the dishes.
I ordered the motherfucker.
No, that's out in November.
Yeah, no, Slender November, no, skip the dishes.
No, perfect. And then chicken wing.
Oh yeah, we'll have to have the chicken wing off.
Oh,
So we didn't
yeah.
get to you, Mike. What are you doing on your spare time right now? What do you,
I do a lot of. I have so much spare time. It's fucking weird.
yeah,
man.
what do you, I don't know why, but I believe you.
I've watched a lot of TV. In fact, every movie on Cody there, I've probably watched.
Nice.
And it doesn't matter how shitty it is, I just watch it.
What hours of the day are you watching these?
The boy is busy studying, doing his girlfriend, studying things.
Yeah, but still, like, just what time do you, like, I know you're home early because you work early.
Well, yeah.
So you're home at like 4?
And I don't walk my dog much anymore because she doesn't like to walk. So we hang outside in the garage for about an hour.
Nice.
In the sun. Right now in the sun. Oh, I love October.
I
Man.
know,
It's
yeah.
awesome.
This weather's been fantastic. How'd you guys make out in that windstorm yesterday?
Brutal.
Fuck, my pool cover and
Yes.
the watered weights around the outside of it. I fished 7 of them out of the pool by the end of the day.
Oh, really?
Oh my god!
Wow.
Because the tarp inside, we have the entire pool covered,
Yeah.
and there's watered weights around the outside to hold it in, and that wind was getting into the corner and flipped the fuck. I got home from work. There was 2 in the pool. Luckily, they were sitting on top of the tarp, so you just fished them out. And then I came downstairs. I was working on something. Go upstairs. Look, one more. Fished it out. One more. Fished it out. Was typing on the computer. When he comes home, looks outside. There's 2 more in the pool. And then today, there's nothing. The wind died down. But
having a pool is a big responsibility.
It is.
You know what? It's a lot easier than I thought.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, honestly. And especially next year when we go to open it, because we've covered it. It wasn't properly closed, I guess, the year before.
Yeah.
The guy fucking lied to us. And even lied to my face afterwards. I don't understand why there was 4 foot of shit in the bottom. I'm like, well, you didn't cover it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyways, now it's covered. You literally slowly peel it off, throw in some chemicals, fill the water, you're done.
Perfect.
Last week,
Do a vacuum,
this year, it was, and like do like a cleanup or whatever, because there's going to be some leaves from the outside. Last year, this spring, that was a 3-week operation. Now it's going to be like a day.
Yeah.
So that was okay. And then once it was up and running, though, once we got past that, secret number 1, buy the expensive chemicals. It has a lot of stuff like stabilizer in it and stuff, I guess. Some salesman worth his weight in gold said, well, you can buy chlorine for like $40 a barrel, or I have to be honest, this stuff for $110 a barrel. With these
it works.
pucks, you're going to use a lot less, and it has this stabilizer stuff which stops evaporation and blah blah blah. I'm like, it's my first year, okay, like I'll believe you, okay, I'll buy it. And then all the guys that came to test my water and stuff for the summer and stuff are like, oh, things are perfect, you're doing really good. I'm like, well, I bought this. It was, oh, that was a really good idea.
Yeah.
So guys who know what they're talking about told me it was a good idea, and I literally was throwing a couple pucks in every week.
Yep.
And then throwing a scoop of shock in every 2 weeks.
That's it.
And vacuuming every 3 days, which takes you... And honestly, Eli, I love going out there, standing there, shirt off, it's 30 above, the sun's coming down, you're slowly vacuuming your pool, you're getting the reflection. I was the darkest I ever was this summer.
Nice.
It was fucking incredible. And it takes about 15 minutes to vacuum your pool, and you're done.
Yeah.
And like every day after work, sitting in the floaty, beer in hand, floating in the pool, the fence is big enough that the wind's not that bad unless it's a fucking windstorm like yesterday, but you're just lying there, sun beating down, and we had the best summer.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I got suckered. Next year it'll probably be fucking cloudy and rainy.
I would expect that.
But it was great. It was great. We used it, honestly, 50 to 70 times.
Oh, you used it lots.
Yeah,
you had a great year.
Every day. Every day.
It was worthwhile this year.
Yeah, there was never a day that we came home after work, if it wasn't sunny, that we weren't in the pool.
Yeah.
Like, in every day this summer it was sunny.
Yeah.
It was sunny, so it was great.
I lucked out. The wind. All the leaves fell the day before, and I'm like, I could mow the lawn, but I'm just gonna wait. I hear it's gonna be windy.
Yeah.
It's totally clear. I don't have to do anything.
Some guy like 4 blocks down the pocket.
There's a fence at the end of my. He gets fucked every year. And it's all over there.
Fuck, that's great.
Sorry.
I said that to Nate when we were looking out the window yesterday. I was like, I'm glad I didn't do anything in the yard this year, because like it's all just blowing
It just
around
blows.
here.
You gotta wait.
Yeah.
It's just patience. What
Yes,
I've learned is
exactly.
sometimes doing nothing is the
Yes,
best thing
exactly.
you can.
I have to say, on record, that I thoroughly enjoyed the Hurricane Nate comments.
Oh God!
Perfect timing.
Every time I was doing those, I said to Cheryl, like, should I do this? Like, maybe he won't think it's okay.
Oh, yeah,
but
she's like,
he actually loved it.
It was great. I was showing Wendy one day, and I'm just laughing my ass off like this. Like, fuck. Carl is in the hurricane cycle, and it's coming up next year. I'm like, I can't wait.
Oh, man.
Hurricane
Very
Carl
funny.
just fucks the shit out of Florida. I'll make a cardboard cutout of
That'd be
Florida.
amazing.
And
Speaking of, whatever happened to like like Puerto Rico and like
they're fucked.
Are they fucked still?
Yeah.
Don't.
Mexico,
Trump doesn't want to subsidize them anymore. He wants to pull out all the funding, and
Of course he does.
The island has no economy.
It's done.
And then that island
Keiko
called Bermuda
is gone.
no longer exists. People might not live there anymore. It's
Like,
just,
what about Mexico?
it's fine.
They're
They
fine?
missed everything. Nothing.
Well, they had an earthquake.
They just have
They had a
fucking
shitload-
drug
they had 2 or
cartels
3.
and
They had 2 or
kidnapping.
3 earthquakes there.
Yeah, but those are localized.
Oh,
Just fucks up the
all
slope.
right. We just lost a church. That's
Literally, yeah, that's just rebuilding. That's not. It doesn't scrape. It's not like God taking an eraser and going "fuck you," because that's what those hurricanes are. It's just fucked up.
Yeah.
It's a mess.
I can't actually imagine being in a hurricane. I mean, I've seen it in Karate Kid, but Like, I've seen that kind of shit.
It was pretty hurricane-y wind yesterday.
Yeah.
Not
Fucking
to make
bullshit.
light of hurricanes, but
No.
that was pretty crazy.
I was just told that Moose Jaw had winds that were 120 clicks.
Oh.
Well, Brandon had 110.
Like, yeah, and they were new houses are getting ripped off the foundations. Like,
110
holy shit.
It's only 70 miles an hour. If your house is ripped off, I talked to the guy who made that.
Well, damn
Your
right.
fucking receipt.
well, that's what does that say about the building industry?
I'm
nowadays?
saying that's bullshit. If my house moved at 70 miles an hour, I'd be like, "Fuck you! You're gonna come fucking rebuild it." I'm like, I got my receipt, motherfuckers.
Oh yes, your house warranty will cover that. I'm sure.
It's garbage.
Yeah.
Something that I didn't tell you guys the last time I was here,
Your ass
we
is-
booked a trip to China. What? Going to China, like in
Fuck.
right at the end of the Slender November.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
going this time for the rice.
Where are you going?
All three.
Are you going to the high
Everybody.
country or?
Three of us: mother-in-law, my brother, his wife, family. Very inexpensive deal, so we're flying to Beijing and.
I saw an advertisement at the. You didn't go through them all, maybe, but Roblin was also advertising. The Roblin Travel Agency, right at the corner here, was advertising
No.
trips to China. Is
Yes.
there like
It's like $690
per person
for a all-inclusive trip
for like a week?
for 10 days.
Jeez, yeah, that's like cheaper than Cuba.
It's
cheaper than going to
$300.
Toronto.
Yeah.
It's $300 to fly to Saskatoon.
Yes,
which is
it's
an hour
crazy.
away.
It's
fuck-
crazy.
that's
$600.
That's
absurd.
14 hours to China.
So what's your itinerary? Where do you fly through from?
Fly
Here
to
in China.
Toronto.
Here, Toronto,
Beijing.
straight.
Yeah, Toronto to Beijing.
747, and
It's the Dreamliner. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
their new plane.
And it's
This is the
14
777.
hours. Yeah.
yeah,
And then 2 days in Beijing.
that'll top my.
touring,
Well,
like,
you've been to Hong Kong. My
Yeah.
longest flight in the air is 11 hours.
to where?
Rio.
Yeah.
Oh, that's 11 hours.
That's a long. It's funny. You're in the same time zone.
Oh,
I
weird.
flew 11 hours straight south in the same time zone, motherfucker.
Oh, that's really weird.
It is.
Yeah.
You get off and you're like, you may think, oh, what day is it? It's like, it's exactly when you left, motherfucker. It's like, it feels you're in the air for 8 hours, it's 8 hours later, and you're like, oh. Yeah, no, it's from, and I went from Atlanta.
Oh, okay.
to Rio was 11 hours. I
Yeah.
went Winnipeg, mini Atlanta, Rio.
Yeah, nuts. Yeah, no.
So
that's
Toronto to Beijing, I thought you'd go
Toronto
through
to
Vancouver.
Beijing. No,
Because
it's
you
some
sound like
new
flying,
thing.
because you're flying back west, right?
We're flying. We fly to Toronto and then we go over the North Pole to get. To
Oh,
Beijing.
yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
You never think of that, right?
No, it's gonna. I can't look out the window of the plane. It's gonna be.
Well, you see Santa. Fucking reindeer.
And then we make our way down to Shanghai, like
So you fly
touring
over
all
Russia
the
and
stops. Oh yeah, we fly all.
Russia
over the
doesn't like
place.
Canadians.
Oh yeah.
No.
Fuck, if you heard beeping, that's the radar going off. They got good tone.
Yeah, you got
They got lock. Holy
evasive maneuver.
But if you want to go somewhere cheap in 2017-18, it's like there's still $690 trips to China. It's crazy.
Wendy!
It says right here on according to Google, it's $824.
Who did you book through for
typically
something like that, Eli?
Just a
tour?
flight.
Who did you book through for that?
Travel Zoo. It's like the email blast
Yeah,
every
yeah.
Thursday. Yeah, and it's like flight, hotels, food,
Yeah.
tours.
Yeah, it's,
$690.
that's sick.
insane.
Oh, it's insane.
I've never heard of a
Anything like that,
cross-continental
No,
trip like that.
Taxes, flight fees, all of that crap. Yeah, it's crazy.
Can I get
can't-
a single and come with you?
Well, maybe. Yeah, we're like it's a Dreamliner. You can probably fit on there.
Oh yeah.
Somewhere.
Like what did you pay to go to New Brunswick? Like I'm sure.
Oh
it
my
was
God,
close
when
to
I
the
went into
same fucking
Halifax?
amount.
When I flew into Halifax last 2 months ago, it was $600.
Yeah.
Like fuck,
Crazy.
man, we can't even fly in our own country for
This
that.
is fucking
like,
all inclusive with hotel.
Yeah.
That is surreal.
It is. We couldn't say no, so we're doing it.
Do you have
I'd be
to speak,
really
like-
curious. We should send you. I have a recording system for remote. We should send you
Yes.
with because I can't imagine. Or maybe you can FaceTime message us and we'll record the messages. because I would like to see what type of hotels you're staying in.
Yes, I know. Or I think we get off the plane and they like shuffle us into
Fucking
a
rickshaws. Okay, two at a time. Two at a time. You too long. You too fat. You eat some vegetable. No more pork.
No more pork.
You're too big.
You're too big.
Oh God. Well, we'll see. We'll see.
Oh my
what
God,
happens.
that is an incredible shout out to what the hell's it called?
Travel Zoo.
Travel Zoo.
Yes.
Motherfuckers.
Canada's favorite travel discount website. Yeah.
Well, I gotta check that shit.
That's crazy.
That's cheaper than going to Mexico.
Oh, it's nuts.
It's cheaper than anything I've
It's
ever
nuts.
heard of. Like,
Well,
So-
I've done like Club Amigo for like $650.
Yeah. Yeah.
but
Yeah, like
yeah.
that's.
But so we said to Nate, like,
You
do
wouldn't
you
find
want to
that
go
nowadays.
to China? Like, do you have any interest in going to China? Well, no, not really.
Yeah.
And we
He's
just
like-
said, like, well, it's like China. Like, you're never gonna go there for $690
No.
for
Yeah.
sure.
So you're going, motherfucker.
He's like, yeah, okay,
Now
you're
he's
taking
really
care of the
pumped.
coast? Is that what you
Yeah.
said? Yeah, see, bye.
So he said, Nate, do you want to get out of school for a week?
Yeah,
He's like,
exactly, for 10
motherfucker,
days."
sign me up.
So it'll be interesting. We'll see. how
That's
it
incredible.
goes.
We definitely have to have you on after that to get a report out because
Yes. Yeah.
that is.
Yeah.
You know what I just read? And you're going to have to verify this. when
I'm
you're in
stunned
there.
right now. I'm sorry. I can't. Taxes in. I can't comprehend.
No, I can't
I think you
comprehend
guys are
either.
getting fucking kidnapped. This is like.
I
awesome.
think I think we're working.
Should we
like,
chip you before
You
you
guys
go?
are making
Handmaids
soccer
fail
balls.
in China.
Yeah, you're gonna be
now.
making iPhones.
Yeah.
Like you fucking you can't see up close. You're fucked.
Yeah.
Like
yeah. Oh, Jesus.
like motherfucker.
You don't even have little hands.
I
like,
can't see anything.
You're not gonna be able to put those
Yeah.
circuits together,
Oh,
motherfucker.
Jesus.
You are. Oh my god, that is.
Oh, it's insane.
Mike, we gotta check this out. You
Yeah.
should go.
Yeah. It sounds
You have
interesting.
to pay a Chinese visa fee of $200, but
Whatever.
What?
that
It's still
was
cheaper.
to
It's
the
still.
China embassies.
Yes, to let you out.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Take my money. That's so you're legally there, so you're not.
I
over.
just saw on TV they did a demo. I can't remember what show this was on, but whatever, some weird one. The temples that they built like millennia ago could actually withstand, or better built than any
Oh,
building nowadays. Even the ones currently built for earthquakes.
Well,
Oh,
yeah, 'cause
weird.
they're
They
made
can
by-
withstand a level,
Yeah, 'cause
whatever,
they're made
level
by-
9, 10.
They had like 10,000-pound stones. of
But
them.
no. All it was is it was an amazing. You look at the architecture; it's just some logs that are freestanding on concrete, but it was all on the roof. Every
yeah.
piece was kind of like a Jenga block, and
Was this a show you watched when you were dreaming?
no man.
I
Jesus.
think your TV channel.
They did a seismic, a level 9 fucking earthquake, which has never been heard of.
Level 9.
Level 9.
It was a 15, motherfucker.
No.
It took us down.
They did a level 9 and the thing still stood, whereas everything else that have, even in Japan, like they know shit there. You know?
Oh, fuck. I don't
They built that island. They built their airport on a fucking spring-loaded fucking island in the ocean.
that they made out of a fucking dump
Yes.
or something like that. Like, it
Yes.
was,
So they know shit, and yet the stuff from like hundreds, thousands of years ago
yeah, but
is
they also
still
got
better.
fucked up by a tsunami really bad. So then they had a nuclear reactor go south and made all their fish have 3 eyes. So
Well, we all make mistakes.
Blinky.
We all make
Blinky, motherfucker.
Blinky. We all make mistakes. I mean, Jesus. Chernobyl. I mean, we didn't learn from that. But I mean,
Did you know that they didn't make the old people move away for Chernobyl, and some of them are still living there and they're still
Yeah.
fucking alive?
Yeah, there's. We should probably study that.
So people that are over 70 are like, well, we need to die of cancer in 20 years, and we don't care. They just let them sit there. And what they're going back and finding is like, not that they're developing superpowers, is that people are
Yeah.
still alive. So
Well, there's always oddities, right? Like,
no, apparently they're all in fucking Russia. It's all the vodka, I think, or something.
well, yeah.
Fuck, we're talking about hobbies. I'm writing a book.
How do we go from like a nuclear war to hobbies?
I don't know.
What did I miss?
Oh,
We're talking about
Jesus, yeah, you left for a second there.
And Mike was talking about his earthquake-proof log cabins.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I said he was dreaming. And then we talked about they had the Fujimi reactor that goes south. And then Mike
Yes.
said about Chernobyl. And I talked about the fact that old people, when a small known fact they didn't publicize a lot, but it's out now, is the fact that when Chernobyl force evacuated everybody, they didn't force evacuate the people that were over 70 because they're old. They said, well, you're going to get cancer in 20 years, you're 90, like whatever. And it's funny, those people haven't died yet. So maybe I said they're developing superpowers.
Yeah.
Like, it's like the X-Men, but geriatric version. Like,
Yeah, you should write that book.
yeah, no, I am writing a book right now. It's not happened. The story, it's a story. It's not a, it's a non-fiction book. It's a management book.
Okay.
I was talking with people at my current job about the fact that I was asking, do we have a training manual associated with like coaching or something? Because I saw my team just whatever. So I'm like, it's a big company. What do we have? And they're like, we don't have anything on that per se. They didn't have what I was looking for. And I said, well, in my past, I've used this method or this method. One different time was I sort of combined them all together for how to train adults to learn a new skill, so to speak. Just sort of like I came with a 6-step method, and my HR director's like, that's good, you should write that down. She goes, do you have any material? I'm like, no, it's in me. It's just something this is how I manage people. She's like, that sounds interesting, you should write that down. And so she gave me a ebook that is how to write books.
Oh, a book.
Yeah, essentially. Very short. It's like, I read the whole thing half an hour. It was really just a breakdown. It's like, this is how many chapters you should have, this is how many words should be in chapters, so I should break it down. And so I read it 5 days ago. I spent 2 days, an evening, blocking it out, just like the chapter, figuring what would be in each chapter. And then I started writing it last night. And I hope to have it done in like 5 days.
Wow. And you said you had no time for hobbies.
Well, no,
Jesus.
because I can, in about an hour, I found I can write 1,000 words. And, okay, maybe, I guess technically 10 days, because it should be about 9,000 words.
Yeah.
So, okay, let's make it 8 days from now. Cross out tonight, because it didn't happen. But whatever, within the next, by Slender November, we should
You're going to have a lot of time, yeah.
And then I have to find an editor. I need to find an editor, but I'm looking at Fiverr. Fiverr. Shout out to Fiverr.com. The guys who made the picture for our podcast.
Nice.
They're also going to come up with the cover for your book, which apparently is incredibly important.
What's the title?
The title is...
Do you want to give it here?
No, it's fine. Well, it's a working title right now.
Okay.
But it's... Oh, shit.
How to make money?
Well...
Amazing. Yes.
No, it's just supposed to be apparently to sell an ebook or whatever, because although I'm making this for work, I am going to... I looked up the process. It's incredibly easy to upload it into the Amazon e-Kindle.
Yeah.
You send it to a certain format and you send it up there and it happens. It's like they say just literally describe what it is. So it's like in 6 easy steps for great training or something. But yeah, it's I have 9 titles sound a lot sexier than that.
Yeah.
But those essential words, I have to work it out. You're using power words, things that'll show up in searches. People want, because it's all about somebody wants a book on coaching. You have to put coaching.
Positive, feel good.
Yeah. That's what it is. So
Yes, that is it.
So I'm working on the. I have.
Who doesn't like that word?
As soon as the title lined up, I'm sending it to Fiverr to get a title page made for $5. And then I need to find an editor, but my father-in-law wrote a book last year and had someone edit his book.
Yeah.
So I'll pull that favor in, get that in, and I'll upload it. And then when it becomes live, I will throw it out there. And any listener on this podcast, if you email us, I will gift you a free copy if you give me a good review at Amazon, and you will get a wonderful copy of Carlo's Easy Management book. Easy Management.
We don't need editors, man. We are AP English.
Well, I'm finding that, but you will find when you're writing a book that long, which isn't that long, honestly.
How long? Yeah.
Like 10,000 words, which is about, in Microsoft Word, about 35 pages.
That's perfect length.
Yeah, it's a fair length.
Yeah.
When you cut it all down, it's about 35 pages. You find you have crutch words that you want to use over and over again, so I'm finding that I have to keep expanding my vocabulary to say the same thing. Without sounding fancy, you want it to be very plain Jane,
yes,
but just not using like the word awesome
about
15 times or whatever.
Can you use the word tight?
This book is going to be fucking tight, let me tell you. It is going to be tight and right. You're not going to be able to drive this motherfucker.
You should shrink. Shrink it down to 20 pages. That's
a 20-page book.
Yeah.
No, not just a 20-page book. They're looking for
Including the title page.
Listen, man.
And the table of contents. And my dedication to Mike and Eli.
People don't want to read. They want quick answers, and what you're going to give them is
about was they say 10,000
high
words
level,
was like
right?
a quick answer. No, it's not that long. I read a 10,000. The book that told me how to write it, I looked it up, was 8,500 words. I read it in about 35 minutes.
Okay.
It's not like I just went to my bed, like, quiet by yourself, 35 minutes on the Kindle. I read the whole thing.
Like this is the management Bible, how to succeed.
No, it's supposed to solve one problem. So it's
Yes.
how to take an adult and train them on a new skill.
Yeah.
And then
What are you
there's
talking about? Like train an old dog new tricks?
Essentially, yeah, because
There you go. There's
because
the
when you're
title.
Training. No, but you don't want to use that. You know why? Because someone
It's
who looks
already
up
been
dogs.
used. Yes.
No, someone who looks up dogs will see your title. You want to talk about what you're doing.
Old
You're
people.
meditating
Tricks.
properly, right?
Yeah, not even tricks. New skills.
Yeah.
And coach. What are you doing? Not training your. I'm coaching in this place, but whatever. Anyways.
Whatever they call it nowadays.
Anyways.
whatever the management.
I'm about
speak
1,500
is.
words in right now. It's going fairly smoothly. And I hope to have a finished product. I'm going to commit here on the podcast that the manuscript will be finished by the end of Slender November, because I'll be so fucking jonesing for sugar that I'll be working at 100 miles an hour.
Yes.
You got no writer's block yet? It's all flowing pretty good?
Yeah, because I'm not making up a story, right? It's just, I don't think I could write a fiction book. I do have an outline for a fiction book in my head that I would like to write, but I think I'm realizing that I'm not good enough to write it. It's called Game of Crones.
Oh my god! Please write the book.
It'll be
like-
shitty.
That sounds like a shitstorm from the shithawks.
No, it was going to be about my experience of growing up with crones, but maybe
Yes.
not totally autobiographical, but you know what?
Highlighting some things.
I don't know if it would be of interest to anybody. I think I might write it just for shits and giggles. No pun intended. Just to
Why not?
tell
Yeah.
myself, because you can go to fucking McNally Robinson right now, and as long as it's formatted the right way, they have a machine there, and you can give them a file, and they will actually print you a hard copy, like a book,
Real book.
a book
Oh,
with a cover and everything.
weird.
You can have a book that says, you know, blah 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 blah, blah by Eli Johansson, and it'll be there, and it costs you. It's like per copy, it's like $8
Oh wow.
for like they
That's
said, you know, 8 to 15,000 words.
Yeah.
So your electronic copy, you could charge $10 on an ebook for.
Well, no, my coaching book $2.99, and then you get to keep $2 of that.
Yeah, amazingly, I think this could be.
I'm not in it for the. I'm writing it for work essentially.
Yeah,
But the girl who talked to me at work says, well, if you're going to do this work, which we highly wish you would, there's no harm in...
try.
Just don't put H&R Block shit on it.
Yeah.
But put it out on an ebook, because something like this would sell. And so I did 20 minutes of Googling that night in the hotel room. I'm like, holy shit, it would. Not life-changing money, but, you know, to sell... It's not unheard of to sell... You know, over a month, 1,000 to like 1,500 copies. You get $2, so you have $3,000 minus taxes. $2,000. Well, I'm not going to pay any fucking.
There's no
taxes.
taxes on the internet.
Well, I can't do tax fraud because I work for a tax company. Shout out to H&R Block, woohoo! But
They haven't taught you how to get over that yet. To
I
pass
said
that?
just don't, because
Jesus.
the CRA does not forget. We were talking
Fucking
about
CRA.
talking to a client today.
Yeah, they don't forget, man.
And he called the complaint line to complain about the fact that when he filed his taxes in 2014, after he filed them, one of his employers submitted a T4
That was
late
accurate, yeah.
and said he had more income.
Yep.
So he would have owed $800 in taxes, which is fine. And then he did nothing about it. And now it's 2017 going to 2018, and it was the second time he had misrepresented himself. So it was $800 in taxes. They gave him a $2,500 fine, and since then he's accumulated
Interest.
some insane interest.
Yeah.
So now it was approximately $4,900, and he called to complain today.
Yikes.
And I had to explain to him that we did nothing wrong. That you sign off on a paper that says, do you have any other income withstanding? You know if you worked somewhere.
No.
Like, okay, stop. It's January to December. Did you work anywhere else?
No.
because we have all the slips you've given us. And he's like, no, I didn't. Turns out he did. Turns out blah, blah, blah. And now he has $4,000. He's like, well, what do you need to help me? And I'm like,
Nothing.
like, we've talked to CRA on your behalf, and they said you can appeal based on the fact that your employer was late, but we didn't tell him, but the statute of limitations probably run out on that, so he's not getting anywhere. I said, we'll do that paperwork to file that on your behalf. That's it. Like, you're screwed. And he hasn't filed since, that if he will to file his 2015, 16, and 17, because apparently a lot of people don't file their
Yes,
taxes.
this is what I find amazing. How do you get away with not filing taxes
don't.
for years on end? And yet me and you,
Yeah.
you know why? Because me and you who file our taxes, we're now in the system, and now it's easier to get money from us than it is from the guy who doesn't file his taxes.
You're not paying any tax at the tax time, are you?
Not yet, but it's frustrating.
And this guy
because-
wasn't either. That's what I told him. I said, you know what? If you follow your 2015, 2016, and 2017, according to our calculations, as long as you're not lying to us, you're going to get some refunds.
Yeah.
So we'll do
You'll
those
cover that
taxes for free to
And
get you a
that's
chunk of
huge.
money
Yeah, to pay.
to
that.
pay your huge bill,
Yeah.
which isn't going to pay all of it. I get him like $600.
That's fucking huge, man. And was he unhappy?
And then we're gonna talk in on Monday. But I said you gotta, because he originally called. Oh, I got my lawyer. I'm like, dude, your lawyer's
gonna.
I have a
joke.
piece of paper that says you signed it. Said you have no outstanding income.
No.
It's done.
Your
Like,
lawyer's gonna cost you more money.
yeah. I said let's just get past this. I said don't pay any of your lawyer any money, honestly, because you've signed papers saying you had no other income. We're done. That I don't want to have that conversation. Let's figure out how we can fix this for you.
Yeah.
And then he was very much more civil after that. But yeah, it was like, dude, like, and that's the type of shit I get called on now. Is people just like,
But that's the type of shit that pisses me off, because the CRA, instead of going after the multi-billion-dollar, the KPMG who fucked everybody over and still continues to fuck people over with
you don't
no
like
problem.
KPMG, do you?
No, I do not.
Let's talk
Well,
about
they're in bed with the government, just like IBM, just like a lot of them. And,
IBM?
and yet,
Because you're
1995.
Lenovo or whatever they call them, right? But I mean,
Who's
it's
that
just,
guy who sold the Dell dude?
if you think about it,
Dude, is that a Dell?
But if you think about it, it just comes down to who is easier to get the money from.
Oh, yeah.
Me and you, who will pay it because we can't afford a lawyer, we can't afford to be drawn into the system.
You pay because you're getting audited.
Or the multi-billion-dollar account that is owed,
Yeah.
that'll be dragged out for 10, 15 years.
Yeah.
It's easier just to give it, get from us.
Oh,
Our
Every time you
15
tell me you
extra
get
dollars.
audited, I experience schadenfreude.
Schadenfreude. I haven't been audited for a long time, man.
That's good. Well, because the last time you did your math, you figured out you guys owed like $1 billion.
Nah, maybe just some creative accounting that I knew might have been questionable. I pushed it to the limit. I pushed it too far.
I pushed it over the edge, and things went fucking.
I've done a lot of taxes for a lot of people, and I've only been audited 6 times. So
Did they find anything weird?
once.
Okay.
Yes,
It was a significant amount.
Was it?
They raped him over.
God.
They bent him over, grabbed his hair, and just dry, rip entry, breathe out, no dinner. You're getting no dessert.
I actually just, I just basically bent over and said, I'll pay it.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
And I haven't been audited since.
Yeah,
So they like getting money.
take
They
my money.
They like when you admit you're wrong.
Yeah.
That's part of the system, right?
Yeah.
It's time for us to spank you. I still remember calling them, and they're like, "Look," so you call the call center, right? And you're like, yeah, I need to make a payment. Oh, we'll transfer you to that department. I'm like, okay. Right away they answer.
Very.
Yes. I'm like, yeah, here's my account number. Oh, yeah, you realize this is a criminal offense? I'm like, what's going on here, man? I just want to pay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they're reading me the riot act. Hey, this is, you've caught. I'm like, do you want me to pay?
Children are starving because you committed tax fraud.
You committed tax fraud. I'm like, do you want me to pay this bill, or do you want me to fuck off? What do you want?
Yeah.
Wow, it's you who did this. It's you. I'm like, listen, guy.
Listen.
I want to pay you. How do I pay you?
When's the last time you guys did shrooms?
I will not actually do that anymore, because I have done it in
We're
recent
talking about
times,
psychedelics at the work conference.
and I can't handle it anymore.
What do you mean?
I'm old.
No, I think
Rides and shrooms.
No, just shrooms in general. Just There's a lot of... Because when I had... suffering those fucking cluster headaches I get, like, fucking... I had them in fucking Fernie with you that one time. When Mike had to take me to the fucking hospital, got a fucking shot. They come every, like, 4 years. Like, in the spring. It's so fucking weird. But apparently that's... If you Google it, that's what they do. So the last time I had them was, I think, 2 years ago. So, fuck.
Have you heard of microdosing?
Well, yeah, that's what we're talking about. So they're talking about the one of the most efficient treatments is with psychedelics. I have like zero access to shrooms.
This is a huge. Oh, I have
like,
access.
weed is
I have access.
Fucking is easy.
I have.
Ever since
You know what?
Bane moved away, I don't know. Where.
No, whatever you need, I can get.
Well, that's fucking great. Just don't claim it on your taxes.
Yeah, don't claim it on your taxes. No, the microdosing is a huge, and you're thinking, well, what do you mean by microdosing? It's
Like I'm on a Facebook group with like 30,000 people that have suffer from and they
Oh,
all
it's
talk
very
about
common.
this shit like all the time, and I'm like, the next time I have this shit come back, because it obviously will, it comes back like
microdosing
every 3, 4, 5 years. I want to have a supply because apparently it's your neural network going nuts, and what these things do is just sort of literally
chill it out,
blow out your neural network, and it just stops the pain. Because it would go on for 3, 4, 5 weeks at a time, and I was just like, and I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy.
Yeah.
Not that I have an enemy, but if I had one, like I wouldn't wish it on Hitler.
The problem with
maybe Hitler.
the problem with microdosing is there's
I don't want microdosing. I want major dosing.
No, you just want to get fucked up.
If you're fucked up, you're not dying of a headache.
But the microdosing is a kind of a trial and error. But you're talking minute amounts, enough to not make you fucked up.
Yeah, it's just supposed to stuff to interfere with your neural network to
Yeah.
stop the fucking your brain from going nuts. So, like I'm in no way, shape, or form becoming incredibly holistic, but I do want to have that at the ready for the next time because it is a life interfering event.
Are you asking me to get you a bag of shrooms?
Well,
is that what you're saying?
I think for Slender November, you should get a bag of shrooms anyway.
I can't eat sugar, but I can eat shrooms.
That doesn't fall under junk food takeout.
This is natural shit, man.
There's no added sugar.
Okay, we gotta meet here at this time because we gotta take our shroom dose.
Is that something you've ever partaken in?
No.
No,
I had shrooms once and
we did at Mike's.
disposed of them.
You disposed? Oh, yes! You threw them down the fucking hall.
What the hell?
Remember?
Freaked out or what?
You were picking up the fucking...
Oh! I forgot about that.
Mike was licking the carpet. So he was probably doing heroin at that point.
Who knows what you were licking up there?
Oh god!
I forgot about that.
I was on my way to the fucking Popo, and all I could do was get rid of that bag of shrooms.
Why? Were the cops there, or what happened?
Or they said the cops were coming up or something.
Yeah, the cops never came to the 7th floor.
You know, if you would have realized, like, why would they even care? You know what? We've done more damage.
Cheryl Titsbury was putting out or something. Like, it's like,
Do you remember we turned that water hose on in the stairwell and took a crazy carpet and fucking made our own fucking water slide?
I have visions
down the
of like
stairwell.
the bloody ghost.
Oh god,
the bloody ghost.
Yeah.
The midnight fucking fire alarms and the guy from Tony's Pizzas showing up.
You need to do a remote thing from there. This
They won't
winter.
let us in.
Holy shit!
You find someone.
We
who
are
will let you
old.
in.
We are
You find
old. They
someone
will
who
not let
you
us in there.
I can throw some
Find
makeup
some
on
kid.
and make me look a little bit younger.
No, we are done. Even with my incredible flow here, they're not letting me in there. It's like fucking bullshit. I wonder if they changed the ceiling tiles. My name's still written on the ceiling.
Oh, I gotta renovate.
I think I got a dime bag of weed poked up there.
Yeah, I always like the end of the year when we all the canteen getting that ice cream.
Yeah.
Oh,
Everybody take a 5-liter bucket.
Food. Yeah.
Food fight.
Right. Yeah.
and the poor housekeepers.
Could you imagine being a janitor in those days?
You know.
Holy shit. You guys getting paid whatever back then. What was it, $7 an hour?
Yeah.
Jesus
Clean
Christ.
up after.
Clean up after these fucking retards.
Just fishing diaphragms out of their showers.
Jesus Christ.
And
Like
condoms in everywhere and WD-40 and black guys walking around that are all white from talcum powder. It's like,
See, we say, this is what the next generation, they're going to be fighting our war. The janitor thought the same fucking thing.
Yeah,
Who the
it's true.
fuck are
It's
these
true.
kids?
but you know what? He was
true,
thinking
though.
like those Japs gonna be freaked out because these guys are fucking scary. Like no one's gonna fuck these guys.
Yeah.
It was so scary. The black guys are turning white.
Remember this is so not be allowed. Remember we had those ice baths?
Yeah.
And you throw the beer in there, and then all of a sudden you drag the chicks in there and you dunk them in the ice bath?
We're throwing toilet paper over top and they get caught up in wet.
We'd be in
toilet
fucking
paper.
jail.
Yeah.
We'd be in jail
Yes,
now.
it
You're
would
not allowed to
be
do
allowed.
that. Like,
No, for sure.
I remember
No.
sitting with
because they didn't want that. Like, they weren't
Claire
agreeing
and-
to that.
Claire and Cheryl and like 40 other people in somebody's, probably 40, like probably 50 people, and we were playing some fucking drinking game. Everyone was taking off their clothes. And
Well, that was
got weird.
that was that acid. What was that? Everclear.
Oh yes, Everclear.
Oh,
It does some weird shit to everybody.
shout out to Jamie Wolf, who we got to get on the podcast soon, who never made it social. 7 o'clock, Jamie's go time. 8:15, Jamie's passed out in his room.
Like, remember, what was it? We had 2 2.6s of Everclear to that 5-liter bucket of watermelon,
Yes. And that was
and
it.
that was enough for 30 people. Like,
Yeah.
we were fucked, man.
I know we do a ceremonial toast with the cap and drink straight Everclear, and like I swear, 20 minutes later, some of those guys were lying on the floor.
So weird.
I know. I remember the end there, right? The bucket's there's a little bit left, and there's bodies all over the floor. There's they're fucked. They're just fucked.
So, what do you guys think about North Korea?
Wow.
Does it keep you up at night?
No,
No.
it's the same old
No.
Kim Jong bullshit.
But it's like 2 days ago, they said that nuclear war is imminent.
That fucking guy's still full of
Fucking
shit.
Kimmy Wong Wong.
Oh.
Do you see what do you remember what he looked like 10 years ago? He was all skinny, good
Yeah.
looking. Now
No,
he's
that-
all fat. And
No, that's
pudgy.
because that other guy's dead. This is the son.
No, this is the same
No,
guy.
this is the same guy. He's all
Got
fat cheeked.
puffy.
He looks like a
He's like
cartoon
Puff
character.
Daddy.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think he's worried about anything.
I don't know. He says that they're gonna. I don't know, but
He says a lot of things.
yeah, well,
He's been saying a lot of things for 30 years, man.
it's like the guy with the big dick never whips his dick out.
Yeah.
right? Like he doesn't have to. He's walking on the gym class like, yeah, whatever. Fuck.
Here's the thing now.
I know I'm gonna get the chick.
He's got...
He's always like, oh, I'm gonna blow you up. It's like, no, you're not gonna blow anybody up.
But here's
I
the
don't think his fucking missiles could make it here.
No, even if they could, it doesn't matter. You know, for the first time ever, if he does, he's fucking done. Trump isn't going to hold back. He will fucking... And even if that was the worst decision he ever made, it doesn't matter. He's going to make it.
Yeah, I don't think anything's holding him back.
No. Even if his committee told him to say, this is
Probably
a
put it
terrible idea. Do
probably
not
put it
fucking
on
hit the button.
Pay-per-view.
Do not hit the button. Please. We will pay you not
He's
to
gonna
hit the
say,
button.
Kim Jong-il,
Yeah.
you're fired.
Because he doesn't care about that. It's do you notice how he doesn't say anything anymore? There's nothing about North Korea anymore. They're just quiet.
You're just. It was 2 days ago. He's like, oh,
What?
Little. He calls him Missile Man.
Why is he launching every
Rocket Man?
Yeah.
Rocket Man? Why is it? What was the last launch he did? I know it was off Japan.
Fucking
right?
no, the North Korea is pumping a missile in the ocean every fucking day just to like show. But I don't know. Like they got to be running out soon.
Yeah, but I thought
Like there's just they don't. These guys have no money. Like they're not gonna have any missiles.
This is what I don't understand. There are people that know how to build these things for like all over the world. Why can't they get anybody over there?
Because these people live in their own fucking planet.
Yeah.
It is truly a different planet.
But
It's
they
like
can't
they totally
smuggle somebody
suck.
in like they did with Einstein or fucking.
How are they going to pay them?
Yeah, and fucking North Korean bucks. They're not used to.
I don't know, okay, then why don't they just smuggle them over here, or
Or
just
fucking
kidnap
roofie
them,
them.
or just roofie them?
Yeah.
Like, are you telling me that Kim Jong didn't come up with that kind of plan? That sounds
Apparently-
brilliant to me, man. Like,
Apparently, I guess we're not in the club culture anymore, but apparently roofies are fucking a huge thing right now.
yeah, that's what I hear.
Yeah, I was listening to Joe Rogan talk about it today.
Is that
He's
what was
like,
happening in Mexico with that faulty booze there they had? That
Yeah,
was,
like it's just everywhere.
Like
Apparently,
everywhere.
everywhere you go
Blackout,
now.
yeah.
Oh.
pass
like-
out in the pools and die, and
Oh, really?
Yeah.
like dirty booze.
Oh, wow.
Dirty booze.
Dirty booze.
Signed a
Like
whole
a
2-6 full of
resort.
roofies.
Yeah,
Oh.
and not just the low ends, like the high end.
I'm just pissed off that no one ever roofied me. Like, am I not
Yeah.
hot enough, or I don't know.
No one roofied any of us
No.
except maybe.
No, that was black tar heroin. that wasn't.
I don't think Roberta had black tar.
That's different times.
Yeah, sweet,
That was
sweet country love. Yeah.
rough hands. Start a match on those palms, motherfucker. That was-
Oh.
Shout out to Roberta Klippenstein, wherever the hell you are.
Klippenstein. Is she?
She's experiencing
What
some
is that?
Schadenfreude.
Klippenstein. I fucking like saying that. That's a fucking good
I
name.
think I googled her like on Facebook, and I don't. She's not there.
Hey, whatever happened to Francis, though?
I lost track of her for a while.
somewhere,
Her and
yeah.
Kelly were. I think they broke up eventually, or got divorced or something.
Yeah.
Really?
But they were together, and they're working out of Carmen. But that was 10 years ago.
Yeah.
I
Right.
couldn't tell you for $1,000 where they are now.
She's in Omaha, Nebraska.
Omaha.
Are you serious?
No. Polygamy. Polygamy.
She a fucking Mormon?
That'd be amazing.
Hey.
Well, you gotta get Eli a sticker. They're all upstairs by
Shouting
the.
through.
They're all upstairs by the.
I fucking like that. We got to remember that for a few episodes down
Oh,
the
yeah.
road.
I told you I knew this word before. It was
It's
something
fucking awesome.
I used every day. I just.
I use it every day. I call that to the employees all the time.
I see them struggling, and I'm like, I'm experiencing sudden food right now. Yes, you suck, Major Hairy Balls. I think I have to let you go.
I'm sorry.
I call them employees that are not going to last. I call them like ERTs, external release targets. You are going to go work.
ERT.
You are going to be working for another company within a year. So you are my ERT. They think it's a big promotion. Yes, I've identified you for the ERT program. They're like, oh yes. I'm like, that just means I'm
Amazing.
going to be releasing you.
Oh man.
You come to the resume enhancement program next week. How many people work at your company?
Pardon me.
How many people work at your company?
15, I
That's
think.
not so
Yeah, it's very small group of people. Still a lot of
Schadenfreude.
things. Yeah. Schadenfreude. Yeah. But it's a job.
It is. Yeah, there's nothing. I was trying to explain that to the kids. You're going to end up with a job. Now,
Yeah.
hopefully it's something you absolutely love. But just more importantly, get something you don't absolutely hate, at least for the first 20 years.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, there's not too much that you have to do every day that after. But the thing is, it's that mindset that's changing sort of in our... I mean, you've been in the same job for 15 years, but with these kids and the quote-unquote gig economy and stuff, they're only going to work 5 years in one place.
Yeah.
Like, so I guess they won't get bored
No, that's true.
because they're going to work for 5-6 years.
Yeah.
Now, yours truly has worked 4 jobs for 5-6 years at a time. It's always been almost exactly 6 years.
Yeah.
So years, I start buffing the resume. I'm like, well, I guess either my choice or someone else's choice. I'm changing careers.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's going to be the norm. You find some place that gives you, instead of getting a 3% raise, you find a 15% promotion. You change companies, you move on. So apparently that's going to be the norm for these kids. So
Wow.
not going to.
That sounds like shit.
Yeah. It does sound like shit.
It
but-
sounds like they're getting fucked hard.
Oh, and you're not getting fucked hard?
I'm government. Although I hate my fucking job in my life, I'm
Shout out
making,
to Manitoba Public.
I am making more money than I would be probably jumping job to
Oh,
job.
for sure you are, yeah.
Especially now that I just don't care about technology.
Yeah, yes. I don't care about doing any work at my job.
Yes.
Just keep paying me to show up.
I just show up and pay me.
Oh. Never had the opportunity to join the quote-unquote public service, so
No.
I would have to say this after years of everybody saying, after years of I see your side, I think it's the same shit. It's the same pile of shit. It's just different. In the end, it's on the surface, it's different,
Yeah.
but it's all the same pile of shit.
Different toilet. Same.
Yeah, it's just
work toilet.
it's just a work toilet. I take all my shits there because they have powerful fucking flushing. Nothing can. Oh, I never did tell you. Did you ever hear about my bathroom incident at work?
I don't think
No.
Eli's heard this.
No.
Oh, Jesus.
Everybody in the podcast world, get yourself another drink, sit down, and buckle up for some serious schadenfreude.
Schadenfreude.
This.
So I had to go, right? Like, so I'm
I had to
going
go.
to the washroom here. I close the door, do my thing. It was ugly. I'm like, fuck.
It was fucking chilling at Fort Hot Wings.
Yeah, it was
Earl's.
It was one of the.
Back in the day, Earl's Hot Wings.
It was one of those nights, right, where I'm like, oh man, this is not good. So I filled that thing, right? And I'm trying to flush this thing and it's not working. And I'm like, oh, for fuck's sakes, I can't
The
leave.
one time.
Yeah, I can't leave this here, so I'm fucking reefing on the fucking thing. It's not going. I'm like, I will make you flush. I fucking hit it hard. It fucking breaks off the whole handle breaks off. Well, the fucking stream of water, because you think it's, just a 60 psi. No, it's like 200 psi at these industrial. This thing is pinning me against the fucking. I got a stream of water
Against the stall?
Yes, it's right against the stall. It's in my gut. It's hurting. All I can think of is I'm like, oh my god, I'm covered in shit. I don't know what's going on. So then I get out of the stream of water. So now it's hitting the fucking door. There's water already. The whole floor is fucking covered in an inch of water. I'm like,
because the
holy
Trizac
fuck.
building.
No, this is the.
RPI.
So then I start pulling the stall door. Well, the fucking pressure is so I can't open it. The door is bending on the top. I'm reefing on this thing. I'm like, fuck.
Wow.
I'm not. So I'm looking. I'm like, I either slide under this thing in the shitty piss water, whatever's down there,
Or
gross,
walk away. Just walk away.
or I climb over the fucking thing.
No, or walk away.
No, there's no walking away. I'm trapped in the stall, man. I'm trapped with fucking shit water and whatever else is going on. So I'm like, fine, I will jump over this thing. Well, I lift myself out, I jump, boom, I hit my head on the fucking water, fucking.
Oh.
Now I'm fucking bleeding. I got fucking blood all over my face. I'm fucking
This is a typical day at work for my.
covered in fucking shit water. Thank God I was wearing all black that day like Johnny Cash. But so then I fucking finally I make it out of the washroom. There's fucking water gushing out of this thing. It's going towards the elevators. I'm like, holy fuck. So I turn I run down. I gotta get to.
Walks up covered in shit.
Yeah, I'm fucking. I'm in shock. I got blood and shit all over me, and I'm fucking in shock because I fucking gashed my head. Fucking, and then I'm thinking, holy shit, how did this thing not hit me in the balls? But whatever.
That's my number one concern.
So I start. What I thought was running was probably just walking down the hall. The fucking electrician runs by me. He's like, "Fuck, I'm sorry, Mike. I got no time. I gotta shut all the breakers off. Something fucking happened. There's fucking shit. We gotta shut it down. Shut down the fucking electrical system."
Shut down the building.
I'm like, oh my god. So meanwhile, I go to the part. Yeah, something's wrong in the bathroom there. It's there's water
Something
all
inside
over
it.
the fucking place. So by the time I get done talking to them, they call a maintenance guy. I walk around the corner. The water's like a fucking waterfall. I go, every elevator you can hear it. The water's just pouring down.
From one toilet? Oh my god.
And then I walk into the room, and apparently we had a bunch of servers and stuff. They're fucking lifting the servers up because it's leaking. Okay, so in the end, so thank God, I still have a job, but they had to rewire 3 elevators costing over $1 million, and this is like 10 years ago. We had to redo the entire server room. We had to.
Just
And in the end,
too many chicken.
No, in the end, the maintenance guy got in shit and fired because they covered up the fucking shutoff valve in the drywall, and he couldn't find it. And he's punching holes in the fucking.
In the end, it doesn't really matter.
So yeah, it was for years. The construction people, they had. I was the joke of fucking MPI. Don't let that guy in. He's gonna fucking destroy the whole fucking place. Nowadays, if I did that, holy fuck, I'd be sued.
Did you go in and be
Have to
all
go to D-board?
bashful and like I was the one who filled the toilet?
Yeah, they knew.
They did DNA testing.
And then even worse, I'm like, by the way, I need a car to go home and get changed. Then I realized, I'm like, when I got back after I'd gone on the strip, I'm like, I'm in fucking shock. I should be fucking driving.
Yeah.
I'm just fucking, where was I for the last hour?
Wow.
I should be in fucking the dry clinic in Hawaii. Company paid vacation.
Wow. What building is that?
That was the MPI City Eaton Place.
Wow. 3 elevators? Like...
And you know the Otis guys, they just don't come. Like, it's like, we'll see you in a year.
Yeah.
You deal with it.
Oh, man. That's crazy, Mike.
Yeah, that building's, it's got quite a few stories, like...
Mostly from you?
Mostly from me, yeah. I still remember when we were building our rooms in the basement, so they were blowing out walls. Well, there's fucking tunnels down there that lead from there to the bay.
Oh, yeah.
Old horse trails, right? So they had the old sewer systems for all the horse shit and piss to drain out. Well, when we blew that fucking wall out the first time, the fucking rats. Holy fuck! It was right out of a movie. Just big stream of fucking rats, and I'm like, this is fucking crazy, man. We could have built it. We could have done our own horror movie there. It's just wow.
You'd never want a rat crawling all over.
No, they're fucking sick.
You guys heard about this movie, The Snowman?
Yeah.
I think it's a fucking
terrible review.
I think it's a joke.
Yeah.
I think it's just
it's
like
a B movie joke.
Well, let's watch it. So we're gonna look at the movie, the trailer, The Snowman. I'll find the volume here so we can listen to this. I heard people talking on the radio, and they're like, it can't be a real movie. Like it's made by Michael Fassbender, but it's a movie that like no one doesn't make any sense. So it's one of those things we got to see, of course, because it's just getting a lot of talk about. Well, it's buffering. We'll see.
Caught! Oh, for fuck's sake. Killer snowball.
We're looking into disappearances, some recent, others dating back several years.
Oh, yeah.
Universal.
What the
They're
hell?
on board. This is like a legit.
Are you fucking kidding me? They got no ideas left?
Apparently, it's book 7 of a series.
I transferred from missing persons.
Harry Hall.
We studied
The guy's name is Harry Hole.
They date back that far.
That guy's he's famous.
I don't know, but how is that not a porn star name? The guy's name is Harry Hole.
I think it's the falling snow.
I think we need to stop and appreciate his name.
Then who does he lay the snowman for?
Nesbo.
The snowman, cutting things up into little pieces.
You
That's
does
what
he
the
make
child
the
does to establish
snowman?
order.
A call just came in. There's another missing woman. We got the missing persons call. Who's missing? Sylvia Otterson. I'm Sylvia Otterson.
Yeah.
Oh.
Why would someone report you missing?
Because you're going to be a snowman.
Do you notice how, like, all the good movies now, like, they have English-speaking people?
Mr. Police, come and look at the snowman I made you.
He reported her missing before he killed her. I don't want a word of this to be leaked.
Oh, yeah.
So he kills people and turns them into snowmans?
Yeah.
You sure he was alone? Where's Katrine?
Like, uses their parts for hair top?
It's personal.
I'm doing this for Harry Hole.
Harry Hole.
He was watching his own time.
If I had to create a gay porn name, it's Harry Hole. Or 70s porn. Would that be Henrietta Hole?
You could save them, you know. Give you all the clues and everything.
I could not pay full retail to see this movie. This movie is begging to be seen on the Cody Box.
Fassbender. Well, who
Michael Fassbender. He's like the director.
But who's the main character?
I couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
I've seen that guy before, yeah. He's one of those new guys, right?
Well, sort of.
Sort of new.
Yeah.
sort of not.
Wow.
So that's the Snowman review from
Nice.
Musing Whileboozing. I give it a potential of 3 out of 10.
Yeah, you're better off watching The Monster Project.
Yeah, or
At least there's some kind of
the
plot
Belko
twist there.
experiment, or whatever it was called, the Belko project. You know, Vince Vaughn is in Brawl on Cell Block 99. Isn't Vince Vaughn a comedy? Wouldn't that be a comedy movie?
You'd think.
Yeah. Well, boys, have we run out?
Yes.
Yeah, it looks like we're
Tapping.
I think it
Tapping.
was another great evening. Mike, any last words beyond your shitastrophe?
Oh man, I have so many stories that I could tell you that unfortunately involve my stupidity, but
Well, and that's why people keep
that'll-
coming back.
that'll be
Our base is growing every week, so
yes, so that's another episode.
yes.
Every episode I promise to tell you some past thing about our glutton theory,
Yes.
and there's a whole bunch of
there's many things coming down the road. Eli, anything you got to shout out? Anything? I know you got to go find your bike. It's locked up in a forest, but
it's in a sibling forest somewhere.
No,
the
always.
next bus comes at 2 a.m. So
Always love to be here. Can't wait
okay,
to
always
come
love to
back,
have you.
yeah.
It was a
Yeah.
pleasure. It was a pleasure, and you are welcome. Welcome anytime. The unofficial third Beatle in our group.
Thank you,
He's
thank
currently dabbing some acid into his beard.
Oh yes,
Great. Well,
into the yellow submarine.
yes. On that note, bottle of glasses in the air. Cheers. Another episode of Musing Whileboozing. Hang in there, folks. Next round is always on us. We love you, motherfuckers. Take care.
This has been an MK Cast production.
Here's what I'm thinking. Here's what I know. I'm thinking if I take another drink of whiskey, I'm gonna wake up on the floor. Here's what I'm thinking. And here's what I know. I'm thinking it's a damn good day when you're drunk by noon and passed out by 4. Here's what I'm thinking. Here's what I know. I'm thinking if I take another shot of Jaeger, my old lady's gonna walk right out there. Here's what I'm drinking. Oh, here's what I smoke. I got a bottle, Jim Beam, 10 beers, cigarettes, and a down bag of Here's what I'm thinking. Here's what I know. I'm thinking there's nothing like a bar full of booze, broads, beer, and a thick cloud of smoke. Oh, here's what I'm thinking. And here's what I know. I'm thinking this chick next to me chugging beers at the bar's gonna put on a show. Yeah. Well, here's to the troops that are only 18. They can die for the country, but they can't buy a train. Here's to the soldiers that are